So, and another part of the process, everybody's on a journey,
Of course.
and I feel like my journey started during COVID
Oh, okay.
because I had nothing else to do.
Right.
I was sitting at home and I was thinking, like, what are my shortcomings? And one of them, and one of them was flexibility
You
of
don't have
all
to give us
things.
the whole list.
Well,
Okay, flexibility.
that was the
Got it.
only one I worked on.
Humble. Okay, got it.
So I started doing yoga all the time. And
Yeah.
so when you start doing yoga and you listen to people doing yoga, they're obviously a little off, or they're a
Right. They're all
little
drinking kombucha.
far east for you. So then I was like, oh, yeah, I'll dabble. I'll buy into this. So I had the beads, I had the crystal bracelet,
You did.
I had some
You
books I was reading.
so your aura used to be better.
Yeah, and my chakras were aligned better. Yeah.
Got it.
And then, so I would do some reading, and then I would look at some different like religious viewpoints and things like that. So it was this whole like self-help guru kind of thing.
Okay.
And then that got too weird, so then I went back to the normal stuff. So
Then I stopped to
full
talk about it.
circle, right?
Right.
And so because of this, my algorithm on YouTube is still a little wonky, as you can imagine.
Certainly.
But a video came up the other day about like embracing boredom, which yoga is about that. Like you're embracing the stillness and
Right.
embracing the thoughts and
Mindfulness.
caring for the passenger inside. But basically,
Oh,
what it was saying is that you want to embrace the boredom because you don't have any opportunities to challenge kind of your way of thinking or to process any deep thoughts or really elicit any real change in your life, because boredom is when your mind obviously goes to those different regions of thought. Because clearly today what happens, and in the video the guy mentioned, if you're at a red light, people pull their phone out. Like people won't even let themselves be bored for 2 minutes at a red light, so you don't get that. Because remember, they used to call it shower thoughts at one point. Like you're in the shower,
oh,
there's nothing else to do. Now I guess
yes.
people you can wear all
Take their
earbuds or
phone into
whatever.
the shower.
Yeah, so it
They're
used
all
to be that.
waterproof now. Yeah.
Right. So it'd be like, oh, shower thoughts of some deep existential crisis that you've confronting or whatnot. So I'm trying to embrace the boredom is the point of this spiel, which I may
Have you
make some
ever
people bored.
meditated properly?
Not in the sense of where I've gotten to a meditative state. Like I've sat still and done
Okay.
the
Have you
breathing
done a
and all
guided
that.
meditation?
I've tried it, but where you just my mind, it's just I'm not there.
But a
Like I
guided
don't even,
meditation where they're talking to you, where they're
yeah.
saying, okay, now you're going to focus on this. I have done it wasn't specifically during COVID, but I have done a guided meditation series on the Calm app. And you
Hmm.
do it for 21 days, the amount of time that they say it takes to build a habit. And so after 21 days, I was out of video, so I stopped. But during that 21
We'll go back to
days,
one.
I've mastered one. But during those 21 days, it absolutely is. I was shocked and amazed, especially if you're going through something or you're trying to process or digest something. To your point, you don't actually sit there and focus on it or think about it. You just focus on being present in that moment. And by doing that, that centers your entire way of thinking in a way that I can't articulate. And I think that no one can really appreciate it unless you experience it. But I fully endorse meditation.
Yeah,
I
even
think that it's
just
a game changer.
like just being able to control your breathing is a huge piece of that, because your breath is what centers you. Because if you don't get that deep breath, because then the bottom of your lungs don't get accessible, and then that's what really gets into your somatic, or is it the somatic
System.
parasympathetic nervous system. There you go. That's what
Ooh,
brings you down. And
psych for the
I used to
win.
teach that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you get that calming sensation going through. And if you don't get that deep breathing or that controlled breath, because obviously when people get upset, their breathing speeds up, and that's how
Right.
people start hyperventilating, because they're just, and that's not going to help you calm down or anything. Probably that happens in the orgy tent, if I had to guess.
If people would just slow down their breathing, the tent would stay on. But with all that hot breath rolling around, it popped right off. Yeah. No, I mean, it obviously makes a big difference.